Hello tool groupies, and welcome to the Backwoods Mechanic channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Ring the bell. Get ready to comment below, like, dislike, tell me what you think about these products, and share the video if you're interested. Now, everybody needs a good file set. Now, of course, you can go to a wide variety of places. You can order you a nice little Gearwrench set, a Snap-on set, a Kobalt, a Craftsman set. You can get these things everywhere. But they got a basic little set down there at Walmart. This costs you about $6, right at $6. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 5 different files with this particular set for the price. If these work good, they will be well worth the price that I paid for them compared to the price of others. Now, of course, if you're doing a lot of heavy-duty material, if you're doing a lot of industrial work and you know that you need a whole lot of files, if you're working with plumbing and steel pipes and all that good stuff, heavy-duty machinery, you're going to want to invest in the better stuff. Buy you some Proto or things like that, you know, J.W. Williams, whatever. Don't worry about buying these. But now, if you're an everyday around the house person, you're a do-it-yourselfer, a starter mechanic, you want to buy somebody a gift, something that they can use in the tool trade world, whatever it is they're working with, these things are great for not only automotive work, but for people who's working with HVAC and plumbing, and they're definitely good for woodwork. If you do woodwork, you need you a set of files, because these will come in handy more than what you would think they would, because you can get that nice little edge on whatever it is that you're working on, filed down nice and smooth. Now, this particular product, of course, is a 5-piece 8-inch file set by Hypertough, which you can get at Walmart. Of course, this set includes 1 round file, 1 half round file, 1 flat file, 1 triangular file, and 1 square file, as you can see right here. Now, the product number is TR17056C. You can get it at walmart.com. I'll post a link in the description box below. These are made in China. Now, the cool thing about these is they do come in a nice cheap little package, so you can fold them up, you can throw them in your toolbox. They'll last for a little while. And of course, these handles on these things, whenever you pull them out, the handles, if they ever do come out, you can reuse these handles on other actual tools. Now, I'm not going to pry too hard because these are new, but if they do come out, you can insert them back in here, or you can use them on other files, as I said. Now, this one is the round file, as you can see right here. All the information about what these are made out of, steel and, you know, all that good stuff, is in the description box below, because I can't tell you right off the top of my head. You can read it for yourself. But these do basically have the really fine ridges that are spiraled all the way up through the top of the shaft. Now, these round ones in particular are for round items, of course, or if you need to make a round groove in something, you get to a particular set like this, you need to file something down, it'll fit inside of the hole. And then you can work it, as you can possibly see right there. It did file it down. It did make a mark inside of this solid steel piece. Now, as far as did it do any damage, nope, it did not do any damage. But you can bet these won't last entirely too long if you're using them full time for professional work. But for around the house work, it will be perfectly fine for a lot of items for the price. Now, if you want to do a lot of professional work and you plan on using files all the time, every time you pick up a tool set or something, go ahead and get the good set. This is specifically for the basic do-it-yourself around the house style of work, because these do not have the deeper grooves that you would see in other files. They're not that fine. They're basically cut down into the metal so that it will get the job done, essentially what you're trying to do. But this one's the round one, as you can see there. And then, of course, you do get the square one. And now the square one, you can see the ribs and ridges in it. It's kind of like the X pattern multiple times over. They strike it this way, and then they strike it back this way. And it does have the square body. These are for specific applications. It's one of those things, whenever you're using it for something, you'll know which one you need and what you're using it for, depending on the circumstance. Nice square body right there. And then, of course, you have got your half round one. The half round one, it is flat on one side with the ribs and ridges. And then on this side, it is half round and it's big and smooth. So if you need to kind of sharpen something on the side of it, you could possibly do that. Take a knife, sharpen it, whatever it is that you're working on. If it's a round surface that you're needing to work on something with, you can always use this one for that particular job. And then of course we have the triangular one. It is the triangle shape right here, and on each side you do have the ridges, the patterns on each individual side. Of course, the nice sharp edge. If you need to dig down into something and sharpen something up, that will work great for that. Now, as far as woodwork goes, guys, if you're working with wood, these products will be perfect for all kinds of woodworking hobbies, things like that, because they will cut into the metal or cut into the wood the way you need it to. And this one, of course, is your traditional flat one. It's got the single ribs up the side right here, the imprints, and then it's got the X pattern imprints all up and down the body on both sides, to where whenever you are working on something, let's see where this tape right here, if I want to file that down, make it nice and smooth. If you want to work on something and file something down to make it smooth, it's got a little bit of rough edge around it or something, these are perfect for that particular job. Now, as you can see now, it's filing it down nice and smooth. It's taking out all those little gashes right there where I took a scraper to this. So all you got to do is sit there. It's hitting against it nice and flat. You can usually feel it whenever you're using these, if there's any type of spurs in it or something, and you can feel it whenever you're running the file across them. But as you can see, it is making it nice. It's making it flat. It's making it smooth, shiny, and of course, not too much damage done here. You can see where the little shavings are in between. But this set will do perfectly good for a whole lot of projects, considering what you get for the price. So, for more tool reviews, for more product reviews, wrenches, ratchets, how-to videos, you want to see plumbing equipment, automotive equipment, you want to see some Snap-on, Kobalt, Craftsman, Matco, Sunex, Sonic, all that good stuff, all those items, and much, much more, then hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and I shall bring you the contact. Now, until next time, continue making repairs great again.